Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome one and all to today's edition of Pacific414 Pop Talk. Along with our special guest co-host today, the Smoking Patriot, Baron Norman Tag, and myself, Mike. We welcome you here to this edition of Pop Talk. Now, originally we had several articles we were going to talk about for today's show. However, due to circumstances related to yesterday, the whole program for today has changed. Yesterday in Pennsylvania, there was an assassination attempt on former President Donald J. Trump. And there were also people celebrating this assassination attempt on a former president. That is unacceptable. I don't care who you are, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. To celebrate the attempt to take a life, even a former president, is despicable. It's disgusting. And to each and every one of those people that posted videos celebrating this, you showed everybody who you truly are. This republic, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Not for some, for all. So anybody who's crying out there saying that Trump's going to take away our freedoms, take a look at what happened yesterday. Take a look at it. Because there are extremists on both sides who want to take your freedoms away. And the first thing they're going to do is take out the opposition. Trump is fighting for this country. He has fought for this country in his previous 4 years as president of these United States. And we all benefited from it. Some of you can say, I didn't benefit from it. Oh, yeah, you did. Lower gas prices, lower food prices at the grocery store, and many, many other benefits that we all received under his presidency. Now, I will admit, I never was a pro-Trumper in 2016, and I don't claim to be a Republican or a Democrat. I'm an independent. But I step back and I look and I see what's happening to this republic. And there comes a point where you got to put aside the pop culture discussion and you have to get serious. Because yesterday was a threat to all of us. Not just one party, not just the other party, but to all of us. It shows how far some are willing to go to just have this hair trigger explode, have this fuse explode. You think everything's hunky-dory in this country? It's not. It's not. And I, for one, have made my decision on who I'm voting for this November. And if you have any doubts, and also if you don't like it, I am voting for this man. This man has shown courage throughout his presidency, and he's showing courage after yesterday's incident. This man is fighting for all of us, not just some of us, for all of us, so that we can live in this country that we all love. Cherish the freedoms that we all take advantage of. 5 years ago, when I started streaming, I said I wouldn't bring politics onto the show, onto any game stream, any live stream. Well, that has changed because the pendulum has swung. It's time to speak up. It's time to speak out. It's time to show that we are one nation, united. Quit listening to those who want to separate us. And look at information that is available to you. Everybody has access to the internet nowadays. Look at different sources. Gather the information. Sift through all that information. And still make a judgment after you've gotten all that information into your head. Because I will say, I'm no longer going to hold back. If there's something that's wrong, I'm going to speak up about it. And if that offends somebody, well, that's on them. It's not on me. It's on them. I want a president who is strong, who has courage, who has conviction, and who will protect each and every one of us here in this great country. I don't want someone who looks weak to the rest of the world. I want someone who's going to stand up for each and every one of us, no matter what creed we are. I am tired of all the BS being put out there by the media and by members of our elected officials. And I'm going to make a stand. I am not calling for violence. You know how I'm going to make a stand? November 5th. I'm going to that ballot box and I'm voting for Donald J. Trump.